Welcome back YouTube, I'm Super Riot, and on this episode of Clash of Lords 2, I'm going to talk about the new update version 1.0.185, and they add a couple of options and new features and stuff like that to this update, and that's what I'm going to cover in this video. First off, Kiron. Let's take a look at Kiron. Surprise! They give Kiron an evolved skill. Okay, so here's Kiron evolved skill. First two skill is just like any other epics, and then you got Gemini, Fortitude, Fire, Shadow, I believe. So what does is it spawn a Kiron clone each time an enemy enters the battle. These clones have 100% of Kiron HP and 50% attack. Occurs before any attacker who kills this summon unit, reducing its damage by 15%. Also reduces its HP by 10% over 12 seconds, up to 50,000 HP. So what it does is, every time your enemy spawn an epic, Kiron gonna make like a giant Kiron. He gonna spawn a giant Kiron right up to the enemy, right at the enemy. So each time they drop the hero, Kiron gonna spawn a giant Kiron right at the enemy. And then if the enemy managed to kill that Kiron, then it gets reduced its damage and HP. So I think that is great, guys. And later on, I'm going to show you that skill in Lord's defense that I put Kiron on my defense base just to see how that skill look. And as you can see, I haven't unlocked his Divine Flame Wars yet. So what it does is recover 30 HP and create a clone of itself with 100 HP and 100% attack. Also give all the summon unit sacrificial ring buff. Increase attack rate and damage by 25% and reduce HP of enemies within the rings by 3% every 3 seconds, up to 4,000 HP every time. So okay, so what it does is that it clone itself. It make one clone of itself and give us summon unit sacrificial ring buff. So I'm not sure about that. Like, does it give just a Kiron clone the ring buff, or every unit you have, all your mercenary? I'm not really sure. So until I get that skill, then I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna give Kiron a review, and of course my other epics review, which I haven't done yet. So busy. So that's basically his Leo divine skill, and I already have Geminis, and right now I'm going to show you what Geminis look like. So I'm going to go with my lower defense, and I'm going to replay the video. And man, this is crazy. You see this? You see this big Kiron? You see this level 130? It spawned right at the enemy, right at it. The moment they drop the hero on the screen, it spawned right at them. You see the giant Kiron on the back? Yeah, level 130. Okay, here, watch this again. See that? See that? Level 130 right here. Yep, the giant Kiron. So the enemy dropped like two epics on my base, and then immediately Kiron spawned two giant Kiron. I don't know what to call it. Giant clone. Yeah, let's call it giant clones. So let's watch it one more time. I mean, that's epic. See that? He dropped two epics on my base, and immediately Kiron spawned two clone of himself right at the enemy. So I think that's his major guy. It's like a landslide skill where he just jumped right at the enemy. Once your enemy drop like 3 hero on your base, you jump right at your enemy. But this Kiron, I mean, no matter where you drop your hero, it's gonna spawn right at the hero and start attacking it. So this, I mean, I think Kiron is a game changer in this new update. I mean, it's gonna be a lot harder to fight a base with Kiron as a defense, because most of us, we use like Pancoli strategy. We just drop Pancoli and try to pick up pick off a few heroes before we drop everybody in. And when we drop Pangoli in right now, and if that base have Kieran, I mean, it can be very difficult for, I mean, just raid the base now. So this new update just make raiding the base and guild clash more difficult than it already is. Thanks to Kieran Divine Skill, awesome, and I think I'm going to use Kieran from now on. On this update, they give everybody a free Kieran and a couple hundred jewels, I believe, to set you up with a new Kieran. So that's basically the update for the Kieran, and of course we have more than that. Now you have a new guild assist feature. So I think you have to press on the chat, and you see here. You see here on the handshake icon, it was number 2, and you can type in, assist all. Help a player to reduce the construction time needed for their building. So, okay, assist all. That's all you do. You just see some people and then you click assist all. So you don't have much control over that, but does that get one of my builder to assist him? I don't think so. So it's kind of like an extra, every day just log in to assist one of your guildie. So I think that's an awesome feature. Okay, so we have new online gift packs. If you play for a certain amount of time to win reward. So I think this is it right here. I don't know, it's like a spawning gift packs or something. So you get to claim it and it'll give you like a random reward.